I'm Anna, Grace's little sister, and today I have the honor and challenge of putting into words how much my sister means to me and how happy I am to see her marry the love of her life. So growing up with her was at the least very entertaining. So typical sister things like us staying up late watching TV, and when I finally got up to go to bed, she'd rush out behind me just to avoid being the one stuck turning off the lights and being in the dark for a moment. Something I think she probably would still do to this day. And for the most part, growing up with her was like growing up with a best friend. And when she left for college at UW, I struggled not having her around. We shared the same bed our whole lives, a fact I didn't realize was unusual until much later. I felt so lonely without her that our mom had to sleep with me for a while just to help me get through it. Something I'm a little embarrassed about to admit, especially since I was 15.
So I've known Michael since I was 12 years old, and for over 20 years, nothing has bugged me more than how indecisive this guy is. I'll ask him where he wants to eat, and he says, I don't know, you pick. I'll ask him if he's going to the party, and he says, I don't know, but I'll go, you go. But all jokes aside, Grace, you really can't find anyone more loyal, selfless, and dependable than Michael. Everyone knows if you need anything, Michael's the guy you can rely on. He's also very calm and understanding in tough situations, even if I went swimming with my car keys. Mike, I remember years ago you told me you were going to marry Grace. That was the most determined I've ever seen you, and it turns out it was the best decision you've made.
This is the biggest moment of our lives so far, and these big moments almost always guarantee like appreciation for each other. And I promise to cherish us and our love in these big moments, but also in all of the little moments as well. The sunny days are easy, anyone and everyone can do them, but I promise to stand by you through the test of time, to love you through all the dark, cold, stormy, rainy days. I'm darker and stormier than all those days. I vow my love won't waver. I will not bend, break, or fold when those days come, and they will come. But with you, those days don't scare me, because when we get through them, not if, when we get through them, it shows that our love is strong. It shows that our love will prevail.
Now I know Grace and Michael, they actually wanted a small wedding, but that's why we do a destination wedding like this. But I heard everyone on the invite list said yes, right? You know, no matter where you come from or what you've been through, everyone longs for some treasure in life. Right? Everyone longs for something to treasure. One can spend their life looking for such a treasure, and maybe it's a literal treasure, right? Maybe it's a literal treasure that allows you to acquire material things. Perhaps it's something to treasure, a peaceful and healthy family, an achievement you hope to one day hang your hat on. It can even be treasuring a life of purpose, that one day at the end of life you can look back and say, you know, that was a life well lived, right? This is why we toil, this is why we sacrifice, this is why we work, right? To look for, achieve, and obtain such a treasure. And perhaps one might think that finding that special person to love and to give everything up for is that perfect treasure we all long for, right?
Michael, when I brought up doing public vows, you said we didn't need to because everybody already knows so well how much you adore me. Although that may be true, the reason we're standing here in front of everyone that matters is so that I too can tell the world and let everyone know how much I love and adore you too. I've never known a day that you haven't shown or told me that you love me, and I promise not to take that for granted. I vow to spend my life making you feel as secure, safe, and deeply seen as you have made me feel since day one. I'll never forget the day we had a silly argument and you marched upstairs only to come marching down 2 seconds later and sat right next to me. You looked straight at me and said, "Get used to this face, Grace, because I'm not going anywhere." Thank you for showing me that there's beauty not only in the good times, but also in the struggle, especially when we conquer it together. So I vow to face, with God at the center, all the challenges with you and grow with you, not away from you. And our first challenge is me learning how to cook and feed you. So buckle up, Buttercup.
Okay, Grace. Okay. You know I love you more than words I can ever express. You're kind, loyal, funny, and weird in all the best ways. After being a bridesmaid 8 times, I think it's safe to say that you are one of the most loyal, loving, and devoted friends anyone could ever ask for.
Mine says I wish we had better handwriting. I love you. My nipples make cry all day long.
Watching you grow into the incredible woman you are today, and now a wife, has truly been one of the greatest honors of my life. My heart is so full seeing you here today and standing beside the love of your life and ready to begin this beautiful new journey.
Now, I can't add any days to our lives, but I hope we can add more life into the days we have together. I'm incredibly proud to call you my husband and to have witnessed the remarkable transformation into the man of God you are today. You are my once in a lifetime, my answered prayer. My greatest honor will forever be loving you, all of you, endlessly. I love you.
All I know is that you both have been there through a lot of times, and I've never been more happy with both of you guys. So I love you guys, and congratulations, okay?
'Cause baby, it's like a light storm to be yours, finding freedom in the downpour. You're like a light storm, a light storm. Baby, it's like a light storm to be yours. Feelings flooding through the front door. You're like a light storm, a light storm.
안녕하세요. 와주셔서 감사합니다. 오늘 그레이스 남편이 되고 어머님, 아버님 사위가 돼서 정말 행복해요. 그레이스를 이쁘게 키워주셔서 감사해요. 아끼고 사랑하며 잘 살게요. 감사합니다. Hey, y'all didn't know I could do that though, huh?
I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your patience with me. Thank you for always understanding me, for being by my side. Thank you for being my peace most of the time. Thank you for being my safe place. Thank you for being my home.